pulling up pretty, I'm all through the city. It's like Lou, ayy. I pull up designer, he want my, he call out the like Lou, ayy. You goofies ain't getting no, I'm rocking now. Goofies like, ayy. Quit thinking I'm stupid. The owe me, they knew me like Lou, ayy. Yeah, Lou, ayy, yeah.
Thanks for kicking off your weekend with us at 2K Sports for this Friday night NBA game. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Allie LaForce reporting for us. Now here's Booker. Puts up a three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
And this is why you involve Duren in as many pick and rolls as you can. He's really good at positioning himself in that set.
Stoudemire. Pick by Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Pass to Markkanen. Markkanen sets a screen. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Duren.
And that is playing big down in the paint. Duren focused and flushing it home.
To the middle. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Booker surveying the floor. From deep. Duren with a rebound. Thompson left side. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Booker attacking. Here's Stoudemire.
Oh, man! This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Pass to Stoudemire. Lets a floater go.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Over the course of his career, Booker has come a long way, truly developing his playmaking.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Beasley outside. Down low. Here's Rodman. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
An open look for Smith. The Pistons clear it.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Thompson scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Beasley. Brooks with the rebound.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
On the break. Pass to Sasser. Shoots over Booker. Here's Reed. And that one is hammered home.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Pass to Beasley. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And that does it for the first quarter. Pistons ahead, leading by 5. And we'll...
Pistons, 13.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Duran, no good.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Back to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Detroit. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, B.A., on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
To the inside. Duran with a rebound. The Pistons lead by 3. To the paint. Outside Robinson. 3-pointer. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Picked by Smith. Back to Booker. Smith outside. The 3-ball. Connects from downtown. Smith got 5 points.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Robinson on the wing. Back to Cunningham. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. For 3, Booker. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. In the second quarter, held scoreless.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The Suns trailing. Here's Booker. No points yet. Pass to Dunn. Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better. Yeah, just too strong right there. Duran is so good at fighting through contact on the way up.
Both Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
Covington, no good.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Duren, the screen. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams deciding to change it up. Suns trailed by 4. Booker with it. Picked up by Markkanen. Pass to Stoudemire. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Markkanen. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. He shoots. Again, Phoenix, good for 2.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker cashing in on the fast break.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Inside. The rebound by Detroit. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Pass to Rodman. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Beasley for 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Suns leading. Booker with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Smith. Here's Stoudemire. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Phoenix out in front. Up 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
Markkanen from long range. Rebound by Stoudemire.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Plenty of space. And that one, good. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
And here's Booker. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
On the wing, Thompson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Down low. Here's Duren. It's Thompson, high post. Second shot opportunity. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Stoudemire. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now Cunningham. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Tim, 1 year you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
They set the pick. And he lobs it up. And he dunks it down.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Cunningham outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Pass to Stoudemire. Duran with the rebound. Pistons trail up by 5. Robinson on the wing. Still without a bucket. Back to Markkanen. It's Markkanen in the paint.
Being Markkanen is 7 feet tall. He's absolutely an inside threat. I just love watching him capitalize from this area.
Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Brad.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. They've got numbers. Here's Reddish. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. To the middle. And stolen by Covington. Reddish with it. And Sasser picks him up defensively. To the paint. Here's Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising. And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list.
Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Beasley. Oh, Brooks with the steal. For 3, Smith knocks down the long K. Smith's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Reed with it. Guarded by Covington. Beasley for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. 32 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Thompson with a steal. Detroit moving the ball around. Rodman. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Dunn's shot is good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And so it's Phoenix. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close.
29.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Phoenix leading by 11. Now here's Booker. Throws it up high.
That's a great read from Booker, finding his teammate on that pick and roll.
Detroit with the ball. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Robinson. Over Dick. He can't hit that time. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Picked by Covington. Here's Stoudemire. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Rodman.
Suns foul. Gonzalez. First personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. To the wing, right side. Clock at 6. Right side, Robinson. Kept alive. To the left wing. Cunningham with the ball. From the arc. Covington grabs the board. The Suns lead by 15. And it's Dick on the attack. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
You know, as we watch Grady Dick, what stands out about his game, Tim?
Well, Brian, it's the way he moves off the ball. He will keep defenses occupied, cutting and coming off screens, and he has the size to get his shot off over even the most hotly contested defender.
To the inside, Markkanen.
Lowry Markkanen.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Some real toughness from Markkanen. Powers through the contact, then has the focus and touch to finish.
Here's Booker. Here's Stoudemire. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Pistons trail up by 17. Cunningham. Rebounded by Smith. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Oh, goodness! Lowry Markkanen, just ridiculous.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
When the whistle blows, it's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution for both sides.
And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Detroit foul.
Pistons trail up by 15. Cunningham outside. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, do you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable out there?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. Outside Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Here's Duren. Rebounded by Vucevic. 1:42 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Picked by Vucevic. Now Smith. He launches. Oh, it misses. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Markkanen. It's money from deep.
Is that high arcing three? Markkanen is deadly from that corner spot.
The Suns lead by 10. Picked by Smith. Now Vucevic. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Duren. Vucevic with a steal.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Suns.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Now Vucevic shoots a three. Rebounded by Markkanen.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
Cunningham drives in. And there's a 3-second violation.
Detroit substitution. Number 10, Dennis Rodman.
So no problem for Phoenix as
I can say is I was always smooth as a calm and collected, not to be played with. I don't fear rejection. God is my weapon. If you've ever been to heaven, passing out my blessings, it's up to you to catch it. It's fuel with discretion. Your ex ain't, he can't talk like this. Yellow diamond stone, I compare the. It's the small things, I don't cherish my whips. Looking at my lady, can't believe it's my. The life that I live, I can't repeat myself, making it clear. This the year that we taking. This the year, this the year. I done had plenty of scars, they throwing stones. My brother had plenty of work on top of stove. We say we got talking ties, a small circle, a square for telling lies, and I guess I'm not good at making clothes, but I'm cutting ties with. I don't really eat grease, but it's time to fry you. I'm staying out the way, I'm Mr. Mind my business. It's time to beat the road. And like me, do the deuces, I put the fouls up. Still post for the you need to grow up. Yes, life is what you make it. Couple still stay solid, it's time to. Yes, I've been doing this for a long, long time. Plenty of times, up and down, just like my 64. When I'm 64, pray to God I'm doing fine. Passing this down like the communion. Smooth as a calm and collected, not to be played with. I don't fear rejection. God is my weapon. Never been to heaven.